Hello everyone and welcome to Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 2 Tournament. Winner bracket round 2 match between Riley and Spec. With me today I have our three wonderful commentators. Say hello, you three.
That was loud. Hello.
You three.
Hi.
You should be used to me being loud at this point.
I am. That's why I was shocked. It was loud still. It was an extra level of loudness I wasn't expecting. And I'm not the one of the three comms who's just woken up, so I don't know how they felt.
Look, this is how you shock people awake, okay? It's an effective tactic. Also, that is not supposed to be there. Hang on.
It's okay. I have Void set to like 1% from forever ago.
I think I have Void on like 77, so it was fine.
I rock Void at 100% because I think the authentic volume is the best volume.
Don't complain about my loudness, damn it.
No, I'm complaining about my lack of awareness of the situation more than. So there's a race happening. We got Riley and Spec in what I believe is round 2 of the winners bracket. Round 3? It's 2, right?
2. Yeah, it's round 2.
Riley conquered, I believe it was Nika?
Yep. I think that was the first match of the tournament.
Oh, that's correct, yes. And Spec, I do not recall who Spec conquered to move through to the next round.
I believe this is Spec's first actual game. I believe it was somebody who dropped out.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so we get our first look at Spec in the tournament then.
Yep. I guess to talk about these players a bit, the three of us are pretty familiar with Riley. In general, Riley's just a really good rando player. He's just really smart and knows how to make choices. I'm not as familiar with Spec, but from what I've seen, he's got pretty good execution. He just doesn't have the experience that Riley has currently.
I'll quickly point out, I believe Spec uses gender fluid pronouns. I don't think they're particularly set on any kind, but I see she and her on the commentary page and on the participants' feedback sheet. They didn't actually give a gender, so it's something to be aware of as we commentate forwards. Also, humble brag, but Riley personally DM'd me and told me that there's a purple rupee on the clock tower, so...
Wow.
So, just letting you know, if I get something correct, it's completely coincidence and not because Riley's shoveling information as the race goes on.
Well, if it is a purple rupee, they're definitely gonna grab it, I would think.
You would expect so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. I like how in Riley's emulator, the texture for the platform supports are just gone.
Oh, West Clocktown is really
good. Spec doing something I respect. Gonna go ahead and check shop now, because that's 50 rupees you can immediately spend if you need to. I wonder if Spec will deposit while they're here. Yeah, I can get behind this too, honestly.
He might do the safe. Okay, he's not gonna do the safe play. Normally what I do is I keep 45 for Tingle or 40. Just in case.
At that point, is it worth depositing just 5 rupees though?
I mean, if you get 2 more full wallets in the bank, then that puts you at the check.
That is true, actually, yeah. That's a fair point.
The problem is, usually even if you have a full wallet, if you're going on night 1, you're usually depositing 89 because of Sword Skull, so...
Is that Mask of Truth?
Mask of Sense.
Mask of Sense. Okay, we're not going to see that then. But another purple rupee at a tenth. Wait, math. 1, 2, 3. A tenth of the. No, how much is it? 5 rupees. Yeah. Okay, so something. Hey, good value on that rupee there.
Yeah, spending money to make money or something, and there goes half of West Clocktown.
And then it's back. So, we're gonna see, I'm pretty sure Spec's gonna do Observatory Opener and Riley is going to do South, as far as I know.
Yeah, myself and Riley are like two of the most prominent people who still stand by. Actually, no, Drew, you still do South, right? South Terminal
Yeah.
opener? Yeah,
Yep.
okay. So there's still some South Terminal truthers out there. We'll keep fighting. Maybe we just like being different. I can't speak for Drew, but I just love being different, so this is my mode of opening.
I think it's good, especially now that like bank is more of a thing. Like there's an extra bank check and stuff. Getting the early rupees is really nice.
Yeah, I think Zelda's so good.
Well then, riddle me this. Why does no one do it? Why are y'all wasting your time playing the Scarecrow song up in here?
They're the ones who are bad. Everybody else. OBS.
Great Fairy's Mask.
Sometimes I play and I wish I didn't open OBS. It's my favorite opener.
Also, as mentioned in chat, but Riley's never played Vanilla MM before.
That is correct, yeah. Hook shot.
You look at that, self opener.
One more could you... He's practically Gomo.
Don't get his mask on Golden Race, that's a nice hint to find.
Yeah, we're never gonna see that. We also probably will see a Twin Islands Foolish, because that's just how it works.
True that. But it's just nice knowing that it's nothing ambiguous as well.
Yeah.
Unless you just really love the mask. I'm not gonna tell you not to, but don't. I don't think Riley continued on towards... Well, I assume it's gonna be Milk Road. I wonder if the hook shots influence this. So you can check Milk Tingle at the same time, because... I thought Riley used to continue over into Road to Summon Swamp at that point. I could be wrong.
He does, yeah. It's after Milk Road, though. Like,
Ah, got you, okay.
Yeah,
another thing this route does is, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, you just, like, smack a bunch of owls in this route early, so that, like, later on you don't have to walk around. Money Mask. Cool.
So, yeah. On the other side, Spec is doing probably what's the most conventional play you see these days is doing something just to get it to 8 o'clock in the day and then head straight over to the inn, do some grandma stories. So it takes you to around 2 o'clock. I didn't see what that hint was. What was it?
It was Ocean Spider House.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Also, when Riley equipped the stick and hookshot, I think he should have checked the song, but I must have missed it, or he just didn't check.
He checked Epona song on his tracker, so I assume he did.
Okay. It must be Epona,
So
yeah.
we're gonna see Gorman race really early here. He's throwing a lot of money early on. He's got silver.
Ooh, forgot to check the hint. What if it's important?
Tut tut.
Who will
Spec.
win? Get your votes in.
Meanwhile, Spec's gonna check the chest up here in East Clock Town. This normally has 100 rupees in it, but today it's got
Stuff.
20 rupees.
Got downgraded.
That's good old stuff, yeah. I don't know if Spec has checked the songs. Don't know if they're blissfully unaware if they have the Epona song or not, because I don't know... What did Spec say on the topic of starting with Epona songs? Have a look. It can be a double-edged sword, allows for early game options, make you check 4 songs, but since to me so... Okay, so Spec is kind of both for and against an Epona song start. I'm reading from a sheet where every person in this tournament was asked how they feel about Epona song start. For those who are unaware, starting with Epona song can be a tricky thing to navigate because it opens up the world significantly from the very beginning, and depending on your outlook, that's either very good or very bad. You see that Spec sees both sides of things. What did Riley have to say on the topic? Not great, but good to have sometimes. Thanks, Riley. That really clears things up. Got a lens.
Red in the fence.
Usually.
So actually, no, we didn't learn anything from that
Yeah,
questionnaire. So
Just have an opinion, man. Come on.
yeah, just stand up for something once in your life, could you? Stone Tower Temple's foolish. Let's see, lens early. That's. How do you feel about lens early?
I think it's good. You don't have to backtrack for those checks.
Yeah, I'd rather have it early
More
than late,
often.
but
More often.
the
than
idea
not.
of doing Darmani is just, I don't know.
That's the big one for me. Yeah, you're kind of hoping you find 5 hours before having to consider any of that. Castle's foolish.
Gorm
Golden
Village,
Village.
way to hero.
Butler has a
Butler
powder
has
keg.
egg. Okay. We get to see some Butler.
Yeah. Probably a high chance we will be getting that keg as well, because if Iconic Castle's foolish, that means the song there is going to be unrequired.
Yeah,
So that
if
immediately.
we find a single of the White Note songs, then we're gonna need the keg automatically.
I guess you kind of want to see Song of Storms pop up, because that tells you that the Song of Healing stuff just isn't going to be required. Whereas Song of Storms, it's not really all that. A bottle of red potion, that's so nice considering where we are.
Mm-hmm. Probably not gonna use it until day 2, but still. That's just like one of those things you want to find in day 1, at least, so. Garo Mask on Bank 3. Okay, we're getting places right now. Oh, is that Beavers?
Was that Bank or Beavers? I
thought
thought
it
it
was
said
Bank.
Beavers, but you said Bank with such conviction, so I believed you. And
Wait, is it Goron or Garo? I thought it was Garo.
It is Garo,
Gavo. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, between
So,
all of
see-
us, we got the right. So yeah, Gavo on Beavers? Where's Clocktown's Wave of Hero? Do we see anything there yet? No. So Gavo's Mask on Beavers. Okay, that's not as fun.
You guys are gonna be real sorry when it's on Bank 3. But that's-
You could go for it right now, but there's basically no point.
Okay, well, you know what? Okay, it's... Okay.
Hats off to Spec for pulling off the jump slash strats on the Dongos and not getting hit once.
Mm-hmm. Not the easiest thing in the world to do.
Oh, it is? Oh,
And there's Goron Mask, so... That's good. Early Goron Mask is really good, so...
Yeah.
Especially given the time of day Spec is on as well, that's just time that he's running away with, that Riley isn't gonna have to... But Riley's gonna have to catch up a fair bit to make up the in-game time and the overall sort of real time.
Yeah, because in
Just
Riley's
on the
row, you
movement
don't do
alone.
this until, like, after Grandma, basically, so... It's gonna be a little bit of time here.
I think that's TF5.
Yeah,
that was-
Interior's Wave of Hero.
Interesting.
Correct, Henrik. All temples are required. The condition for completing the Majora's Mask Randomizer Seed is clearing all 4 dungeons and getting Oath to Order. It's pretty similar to what the vanilla game is. There's no sort of, you have to beat 2 dungeons, and that's it. You gotta clear the game as you would otherwise, or normally even. I guess that's just worth emphasizing, given that like some of the other randomizers of games beyond Majora's Mask tend to be selective about which dungeons you can and can't do, the conditions for winning, just because otherwise it would take too long. Yeah, Majora's Mask is the same. Also, we got a bomb bag. The Papty Kana.
Cool. You could do day 2 Honey and Darling. That's pretty nice. Maybe.
Kirby fan here referring to as Punch Rock. How do we feel about Punch Rock as a name? Drew?
Punch Rock's okay. works
Just.
for me.
I just like calling it Road to Icona Grotto personally, but I mean, if people call it Punch Rock, I know what they're talking about. It's not what I call
Cool.
it.
Nice, decisive opinions.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No,
people call
Riley
it
and Spec,
Goron
if you watch
Grotto.
this back, you could learn a thing or two.
I was gonna say people call it Goron Grotto, and I highly prefer it over that. Oh, a big bomb bag. Okay.
Is that vanilla? No, that's not vanilla. What does he normally
No.
sell?
Well,
Piece of heart.
no, piece of heart.
Piece of
sorry.
heart, yeah.
Yeah, the big bomb bag's usually on the other scrub in the mountain, or the biggest.
So I have to ask you guys a question. How do you feel about that Garo on Beavers? Is that something you're gonna rush, or something you're gonna do once you have more reason to go to Icona?
I think. Well, now that Icana's castle's fullish, I'm not eager to go grab the owl.
Yeah,
Just
like
have
Castle
quick
Foolish,
access.
Stone Tower Temple's
Yeah,
foolish.
SPC's also dead. So I think unless like you have no more owls to hit, or maybe you have like shrine access or something, then it probably matters. But like,
Yeah.
at the very least, I wouldn't mind. Like if I have two more bottles, I probably wouldn't mind going to PF before getting Garo, potentially.
I can totally see a situation where you hit go mode, you do beavers after Great Bay Temple, and just head off after that.
Yeah, that's possible. Because like as of now, to get Garo access, like the only thing it gets us is the grotto there and the owl, which like
Okay, so
those alone are very valuable.
definitely just go on mask. Sorry, Garo's mask on beavers. Spec. You read the hints as well.
Also, mirror won't be required in Stone Tower Temple, just because nothing in there can lock the light arrows. So,
We don't need a
Mirror
first song
Shield.
either. So
Mirror
yeah,
Shield should just be completely useless this race.
which means we're gonna get it along the way, and spend forever looking for Captain's Hat, which has out to order. Yep, that's what's gonna happen.
I guess if Stone Tower Temple ends up being first done, no, because you'd still get light arrows before. Yeah, it's useless. It's useless.
It's just
Yeah, I kind of agree with
accessory
Jamie.
at this point.
If you just like end up in Cape with Zora, because it's like a good option, like you just do beavers, you don't really put it off. Even if you can't really do anything at Icona, if you're already in Cape, you just grab it. It's just, I think, depending on how many balls you have or what else you have open, Cape doesn't have to be your #1 priority just because of Garo right now.
I think that I can totally see a situation where by the time you do eggs and get whatever's wave a hero in interior, there's probably a dungeon or two you can do, and that could just snowball into saying, alright, well, if I get Gibdo, cool, if not, it's whatever. We'll just go do beavers after... Like, after Great Bay Temple, you could probably go up Cape then, unless you just really want to check Cape while you're going past. I guess it's a question of, do you feel comfortable skipping Wart? Again, I'd say it really depends on what you get before you reach Cape. So yeah, if you're checking Cape for other items, I don't see why you wouldn't just go quickly grab Gao's Mask at the same time. Because otherwise you're spending time checking stuff for a Gibdo Mask, which might not be there. Whereas Gao's Mask is guaranteed to be there, and it's what? How long does it take to do beavers?
It's probably like 2 minutes or so.
And you gotta assume that your opponent's doing it as well, unless they...
Yeah.
Oh, there's a sword upgrade on Transformation Fairy. That's pretty nice to have early too.
Especially if you happen to hit go before getting Garo, like I think it's a pretty bad gamble to try to skip beavers in favor of finding Gibdo Mask.
Yeah, if it was just
I don't think
looking for Gibdo Mask, I would just go for it. But
like, I don't think anyone's gonna do that, but it's definitely not a great play.
I would definitely put it off to some degree.
I don't know if we've... Okay, nice light arrows. I don't know if Riley's stream stuttered, but did he leave before the scrub entered the grotto?
I don't think so, but maybe.
I wasn't really paying attention to telescope stuff, but hopefully.
Gotcha. Also,
not.
so we have West Clocktown Wave Hero. We haven't seen anything. So now that the old lady's being rescued, I'm surprised Spec didn't immediately go check and deposit rupees. Instead, opting to see what's down here.
Yeah, I mean, just being a bit thorough, so they'll get there.
Oh, that is true. Spec did also initiate the bomber's hideout. Sorry, bomber's hide and seek. A little side quest, minigame, whatever you want to call it.
Best check in the game. Not really. I don't like that check at all.
It's not a fan favorite at all. When people ask you for like, hey, what's your crazy prediction? Oh, Spec accidentally got the kid as going. That's unfortunate. So, does Spec realize?
Just
I think Spec's confused.
gotta lead.
So, yeah, you gotta initiate the contact with the kid. Oh god, I don't have a sentence already. When you're playing Tig, when you're playing hide and seek, you gotta be the human. You can't. Oh wait, what? The kid's not running away again, huh?
Huh?
He's in the box. Okay, so apparently you can just walk away, take the mask off, and come back, and it's fine again. Or did he leave yet?
Yeah, you don't have to even take the mask off. If you just like walk far enough away and approach again, he'll start running away, even if you're not human.
Okay. Also, yeah, the kids hide in the boxes too. That's the thing they do.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Okay, so nothing in the shop at all.
Have we
found
anything in West Clocktown yet?
Nope.
Wave of the Hero?
No.
But
this is Bank 1, I think, right here.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's not it.
So
also,
we're looking
Riley is about to do a check that Spec left behind.
Yes, Spec was visibly upset when they got the hook shot because I think they realized, oh, I've just been here. Because they got the bomb bag from here and then went to South Terminal. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh shit!
Anyway. Oh, nice. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Spec's face just lit up.
Yeah.
Very excited about that one.
Alright, the game is on Spec's side. If you haven't placed a bet yet, all the money on Spec. The game just wants Spec to crush this. Sorry, Riley. You can, Riley, in your own time, you can go to Lucy's bracket.
I wonder if that's like one of those things where it just like makes you feel good, and you just like carry that good feeling for the rest of the seed, and it like actually makes you play better for some reason.
I honestly believe in little things like that. Like, if I don't execute my first recoil flip well, that just sticks with me all game, and it's a seed of doubt in my brain. Whereas if I get it, like, frame perfect first time, I'm like, hell yeah, today we're a gamer. We're gonna carry that gamer energy through and just crush it.
I think the main unfortunate thing on Riley's side is that he still hasn't gotten Goron yet.
Yeah, like, he's gonna get it after the Bomber's hide and seek, which is pretty... Like, at that point, you've already lost quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
It's
and
very obvious.
The early hookshot from Riley... The early hookshot really hasn't gotten Riley much as of yet.
Other than projectile logic, there's not a huge amount that hookshot early gets you. I guess Day 3 chest in South Clocktown is about as close as it gets.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if Spec knows to press C down here to end this conversation quickly.
Nope.
Nope.
Tragic.
You hate to see it. Think of all those frames.
James just acts absolutely fuming right now.
So for those who are unaware of what we were talking about, when you speak to Kome asks you to present her with the red potion to heal her. But you don't want to do that because if you give her the red potion straight away, you cancel out the opportunity to talk to Kotake and get the item from her, which in the vanilla game would be the red potion in the bottle. So when you get to this point, you want to cancel out of it immediately, and there are two ways of which you can immediately cancel out. That is pressing a C button that has nothing on it, in which case Spec had C down available, so we could have done that. Or if you have a mask equipped, you can wear the mask and then press the button to show the mask, which Link doesn't have a Link can't do the cutscene to hand over the mask because he's still wearing it, so that will automatically cancel it out too. So yeah, it's not going to win you a race, and I probably spent way more time talking about it than it merited, but here we are. There's little things add up.
Yeah. It's just one of those small time saves that I think if you know about, it doesn't really take effort, so you should just do it if you have the opportunity.
Alright, so where does Spec go from here now then?
Yeah, you can check this grotto over here. Other than this,
he's probably gonna go to Milk Road. I don't think he's even checked PX. He doesn't have the owl statue.
Oh, that's true, yeah. I suspect we're about to see our first example of a long jump. Because I've seen that you can recoil flip over here, but it sucks. So yeah.
I've seen
very clean.
Yuso come up with this strat where you recoil flip off the dragonfly's attack to get over to the other side. I'm pretty sure it was Yuso that came up with that. Okay, priority.
Ooh, that is very interesting, actually. Yeah.
That could have big payouts because if Riley doesn't get Zora through this cycle, he might not bother checking that. So, if, like, Post-Nance Freedom had something that could be big for Spec. Because obviously, like, Spec probably isn't going to drag out first cycle for too long.
Okay, so we get where's Goran? I can't remember. Do anyone remember?
No, I couldn't tell you.
I've got no clue. Sorry, Guppy, I don't know. So Spec is actually doing mini games, which I don't know. I'm fairly aware at this point. I'm in a minority of people that just don't like doing mini games first cycle.
I think it's okay if you can do them early.
I don't think you're in the minority anymore, at least.
I just prefer to wait until I have a bow so I can do all of them at the same time. And
I think the main thing here is
but if this is a bow, then that's egg on my face, isn't it?
I think the main thing here is that Spec can't do Day 3 Honey and Darling.
Yeah, which is why I can get behind this as a play right now, but for just only Honey and Darling, I think I'd still wait. Actually, I'd still wait until Cycle 2, honestly. And if it is a bow and you need that bow, then at least a bow is an item that bottlenecks you pretty early. Because that's the entire north. Actually, with opponent starts, that could be a problem.
Okay, real question. I know what the game goes with, but basket bomb or bomb skid ball? What do you guys think?
Basketball.
What was the first one?
Basket bomb?
Probably bomb skid ball.
See, that's what I'm saying. The game goes with basket bomb, but bomb skid ball is just so much better.
Bomb skid ball is a title where the people who made it care. Whereas basket bomb is like, hey, it's basketball, it's bombs. Let's call it basket bomb. Like, yeah, you didn't think that through, did you? Why can I trust your product if you don't trust in it yourself?
Exactly.
Basket bomb is a baller name. Sorry, not
Pick a
side here.
I'm a traitor now. Basketball, I mean, is a baller name. Basket bomb is a lame-o name.
I don't know what to believe anymore. Alright, so we see Riley doing a big old double time here. Going to night 2. Oh, that's Spec. I'm looking at the wrong side. Yeah, so Spec going to night 2.
So
and
Spec
then
can't
going
go
to night
more.
3 or day 3.
I wonder why he's not going day 3 in P-Hat and just killing P-Hat and going night 3 and then doing range on night 3 because with Goron you have enough time. Or,
But
well, I
even
guess
if
he wants to do Gorman race, but after
well,
that,
even if Spec was gonna skip that, there's still the grotto on the way to
I guess
the Great Bay Coast, which you could have saved from. Oh, there's this. Yeah, this makes sense.
I guess he wants
But
to do this right now.
you can always come back to this when you come.
Yeah, I would just come back to this after the range personally. Like I'd prefer to save the time, song of double timing in P-Hat right now.
Looks like Riley's also going to day 3.
Yeah. Riley probably just going to head straight to the ranch, I would imagine. I think knowing Butler as Keg, it's pretty unlikely you're gonna get it this cycle, so going to the ranch is...
Oh, that's a great point, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
think of that.
because Riley normally does put it off, but obviously it would make sense.
Maybe he's putting it off here too.
No,
Maybe Riley
go, I
just
think.
Maybe Riley just doesn't like the ranch.
Was he
definitely
depositing money
doesn't,
first
but-
and then gonna go over? Maybe.
That would make sense. There's no way he gambles
Yeah.
dog race because he's very adamantly against it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Bring
like
40 rupees anyway, I guess, just in case he finds
Yes,
Mask of Truth
please.
there.
I've had like three or four seeds where Mask of Truth is in the chest on the roof there.
I've had it once. And luckily I knew how to work with it. Some people don't.
So Rally had an opportunity to check the chest up there, didn't bother. It's not important as we know, but
Yeah.
you were right there.
Come on, Riley.
It's interesting the route Riley's taking, because I feel like if I just rushed day 3 there, I think I'd be pretty inclined to potentially just... well, I guess he doesn't have bomb bag, so I guess I can start doing this minigame first. But I guess he'll probably make it night 3 here, check the staff room, and then go to Milk Road. But if he had bomb bag, I'd be inclined to just do chess game next cycle, probably.
This sucks. This sucks. Oh no.
Oh no, you gotta cheat, Riley.
Well, it's not happening. It's not
You gotta
happening.
cheat. Cheat, Riley, cheat. He's not.
Cheat.
He's a fair gamer.
Oh, I think he's on the right path as well to get it.
Yeah, that was definitely it.
Well,
Well-
fortunately for Riley, nothing's there. So
Yeah, I wonder how long it's gonna take for him to come back to this, though. Even though it's nothing.
yeah, where do you sit in the camp of you're going for a check and you don't get a first try, and it probably takes a bit too long to get a second try? Do you just put your hands up in the air and say, "Oh Jesus, take the wheel. If something's there, then so be it. But I'm gonna hope that nothing's there."
Yep,
Uh oh, Spec ran out of carrots.
that is exactly what I do.
If it's like chess game, I just do it again. But now that I learned a different strat for clipping, I don't fail it anymore. So.
The backflip strat. Or...
Yeah, I used to do the strat where you like line up his feet, but now I do the backflip strat.
Yeah.
Alright, so in terms of in-game time, Riley's actually now ahead of Spec.
That's actually kind of funny, because the whole reason you would do observatory openers so that you can get the advantage on in-game time, I would think.
And I don't think Riley even talked to Grandma to get room key earlier. I think they just turned up when the time was right. So
Yeah.
Boat Archery has a bottle. I'd probably grab that.
But archery's pretty quick now.
Yeah. I'm
If you're
inclined
feeling
to grab
confident in like your aim, it can be a really quick bottle.
I'd probably grab it if I could get Woodfall beaten this cycle.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Just that
Oh, it maybe
I think Riley's going to the ranch, but if he doesn't,
generally he hates the ranch, but I think in this case you have to go to the ranch. Based on the hints, like you have to go. And he's double timing.
he can still go, but
yeah, it depends where because
he might.
Is there anywhere else? He might even grab the owl in Ikana. Like the options here are pretty plentiful. He doesn't have Gara Masquerade. Whoops. It does not. Pepperoni. Waiver Hero Pirate's Fortress does not include the eggs.
If I were Spec, I'd be wanting to try to get Vanilla Sonata and a bow in Palace or something.
I gotta say, my anxiety is going through the roof because watching Riley, he's doing the plays I would do as well, so I'm just watching myself get owned by the stadium. No, not gonna...
Not checking the roguelike Icona drawer.
I think this is a West Coast, Great Bay Coast even. Which is probably what I would have done as well, honestly.
Oh? No, okay. Yeah, of course you need opponent. I was like, oh, he's playing the ocarina. He's doing it.
Yeah. I would at least check the Biobaba Grotto here as well.
Yeah, I like peeking it here.
There's no reason not to, I think.
Especially with Hookshot equipped.
Yeah, no matter what, 100% this seed you have to dip in without Keg. There's no getting Keg without the Deku Mask.
So hopefully Spec goes Palace and not Coast. I think you should 100% go Palace here.
Yeah, for sure. And up into Woodfall, it's a ton more checks. And you get a
Vanilla Sonata and a bow, you get a really good bottle for free.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like that is where they're going.
I gotta say, from Bradley's perspective, it didn't click for me that you're not gonna get the powder keg earlier. I completely forgot about the hint of it being on Deku Butler, so I probably would have... Oh no, Spec's on the wrong side. No, he's got the Deku Mask, of course. I keep saying he. I apologize. Oh, Spec goes for this strat. And, oh, I was so... Wait, oh, we got it. Nice.
I don't know how that works, but I've seen a lot of people do it.
James has tried teaching me it, and I went for like a
try to
time.
teach me anything because I'm his opponent. He's just gonna let me crash and burn.
Is that Couple's Mask that the fish spat out? No, it's Letta. No, it's a red ruby. It's none of those things. Just a piece of heart and a... Well, it's a vanilla piece of heart, isn't it? In Deku Palace.
Yes. You know, I have to point something out. Red rupees are the worst thing in this game because multiple people have gotten them confused with other items. Like,
yeah, well, those people suck.
Damn. Pretty visceral reaction to that one.
I'm pretty sure Mel remembers this. So one of my first races, it was when Mel was organizing all those like early morning races last year. There was one where we had a keg on the Palace art piece, and I thought it was a red rupee. And then I think there was a call last year where Drew thought that fire arrows and like Baobab was a red rupee.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
I hate red rupees. Just remove them for the game. I mean, okay, red rupee looks like fire arrows, but a cake.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, bummer.
It's okay. I submit to you two the time I saw the light arrows and thought it was Kamel's mask.
Oh my god! I remember that. Snowhead Temple.
Snowhead Temple's foolish. Wow. Okay.
I've also I've seen Zora mask before on like behind Swamp Title Deed, and decided that I didn't know what it was, but it was nothing important. And when I checked it like 2 hours later, I was like, oh. And I think Boo finished like shortly after I checked it. Very sad.
So Riley was trying to get spring water. What's this for?
A bean, presumably.
But they have hookshot.
Was there something on the cliff? If so, I didn't see what it was.
Oh, maybe.
What was on the cliff?
Bomb bag?
Bomb bag?
Interesting.
Where was the bomb bag that Spec got? I don't remember anymore.
That was in Roto Iconic Grotto. Wasn't there some
right, yeah. That's pretty bad for Riley.
Oh, Punch Rock Classic. We got magic up in Woodfold too, so that we are Zora Mask away from Secret Shrine. What's Spec doing here?
Just doing some maneuvers.
This is the most petty video I've ever made.
Wait, one sec. Don't tell me what it's about. It is gonna be
It is
the Kome thing.
Okay.
It's gonna be Kome thing.
Oh my god.
Whoa, it is. I mean, he mentioned earlier that he was gonna make a Kome video.
So I can tell that Mizu is restreaming and not Void anymore because we now have a complete list of Wave Hero and Foolish Hints.
Okay. That's kind of rough.
Throwing all the shots.
Yeah.
No, I think Void embraces the lack of only doing the hint. Okay, no. Oh, we're co-oping. Okay.
Yo.
Let's go. Okay.
For a second, I thought Riley didn't get the Scarecrow song.
You're gonna see
It's a wallet.
which could be wallet.
Oh, wallet's good.
That could be for a bank check for West Block 10 Way of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're also gonna see Curiosity right now.
What if Curiosity is required and Riley gets it this cycle?
Oh, it's
Ice Arrows.
Okay, me and Riley played a practice scene yesterday, and Ice Arrows were in the same spot.
Wow.
That's like the first thing that came to my head because I asked you about that race like last night, and
Yeah.
the Ice Arrows were there.
Okay, interesting.
Another wallet's here. Here we go. No, it's a piece of heart. Okay.
It's gonna be interesting.
Okay. Well,
Spec
we
is
need
definitely-
2 wallets.
Spec might try to drag out another cycle, but depends where the other wallet is, really.
So, here's something interesting I'm noticing right now. No bow.
Yeah.
Kind of messes up a second cycle for me if I don't have that bow. I mean, Riley's in a predicament where they need to go to day 3 and go to ranch.
Yeah,
well,
Riley's in a really bad situation right now, but as far as like both runners go, not having a bow's pretty crap. Like, you're completely blocked off the north side of the map, and that's kind of where like you want to be right now.
We know it's going to be Graveyard Grotto. It's just who gets there first.
If there's a bow that's not behind Deku, Riley's probably gets bailed out for now.
I don't know about bailed out because that distracts him further from going to ranch.
Well, it's just that like if he's thinking about ranch, he'll just have more stuff to do while setting up for Curiosity again, and then he'll go straight to day 3, ideally.
We never mentioned this either, but Oath to Order was in the Deku Palace, which means Sonata is more than likely... Wait, no, that's a lie, because we have Epona song already. Do you still go for the checks and cape, knowing that you're probably going to come back here later for Gao's Mask? I guess if you're Riley, the options are kind of limited.
You really don't know when you're coming back, and like, Riley doesn't have much.
Really? Okay.
Spec
What do we
grabbing that
even
free
have?
money.
I think we have like Graveyard Grotto, Deku Playground. But do we have anything else? We have the Knife Chamber now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we have Shiro with the magic.
Oh yeah, the magic puts a few things. By few, I mean
Magic
one.
just-
That's
yeah.
one. Yeah. At least Spec can get rupees quicker.
Oh yeah, we also have Bank 2 with the Adult's Wallet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Spec is in a good place to. Wait, I think that was Bank 2 there.
That should have been Bank 2, yeah.
Yeah.
So nothing there.
So this is a pretty hideous early bottleneck
Yeah.
for Riley and for like Riley's gonna get bottlenecked by the Deku Mask and then immediately get pushed into another bottleneck for this bow. Unless it's here, I guess.
It could. I'd say Bow or Zora, like equally likely at this point. Oh,
It's just Captain's Hat.
Okay, well, I mean, that pushes you towards Graveyard. You can check that grotto. That
But
damn
Riley
grotto.
doesn't have explosives. That's the problem for Riley.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But he'll get them on the way, though.
That's true. It's on the way. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't really have anything else, so like he's not gonna hesitate to go there with the explosives on the way.
Spec is. Do we have a Dampe hint?
Yes, Dampe's dead.
Okay. Also, I don't think we can logically do that check even. So Spec is doing day one.
Can you do it with hookshot?
You can,
I think
but I
it's
don't think
Bow or
it's...
Zor, isn't it? I know you can do it out of logic with bombs, but that strat sucks.
It's actually okay if you learn it, but...
See, I never learn it. I just choose to say things suck if I can't do it.
I think the logic is either Bow or Zora.
Yeah,
Makes
I think
sense,
so too.
yeah.
I suppose a good thing for Riley is that the Captain's Hat ensures that you're not going to be going on a song item hunt at the end of the seed.
Riley's probably like that again.
Do you think Riley's scared he didn't get the right seed? Yeah,
No, I don't think so.
No.
The seed's very different from the seed we played
Okay.
yesterday.
Picked a box from Deku Playground, so that's an additional check.
Yeah.
I love it when you do one check to give you an item for one check. That'll probably be Couple's Mask. Couple's
the
Mask
MMR
will give you-
special.
Yeah.
And then you get
Couple's
like
Mask
3
will
layers
give you
in.
Mask of Truth. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, it makes sense for Spec to be going to Great Coast right now. It is choosing to check this grotto, it's just Bomb Chew, nothing there. Yeah, I believe that is Bank 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we are looking at West Clockwaver Hero for...
Racers.
I think Riley's
No.
coming to the realization here that he's just like out of checks.
So, one thing I really dislike about Curiosity Shop having something is knowing when to save your lady. For Riley, it's irritating because he's got one wallet. So you never quite know if you're gonna have that second wallet come up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think he's definitely pushing here, trying to get that second wallet. Like he might even go to Graveyard Grotto here, even though he has Captain's Hat. I think he honestly might.
The Curiosity Shop's about to close though.
Yeah.
I think he's...
Yeah, that's for sauna time.
Yeah,
we out
okay.
of here.
We outie.
Riley did get the bomb back, so unless Riley goes and farms some bombs before leaving, you can also check the bomber's hideout. I guess you could even do bomb tree, but God forbid. There's still bomb tree bowling. Day one.
Spec checked Bomber's hideout?
Yes.
Yes, it was Piece of Heart or Rupees, I forget. I think it was bomb tree actually.
Yeah, something along those lines. I know Spec checked it like while doing Bomber Kids, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I suspect Spec is intentionally waiting to save Old Lady again.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And probably gonna feel relieved as soon as Spec sees one of the wallets available. His Spec hands up the controller. Yep, we've all been
Yeah,
there.
just like hands up.
I respect that.
The thing for obviously Spec has the Deku over Riley, and also in-game time's better currently. So Spec's in a pretty good spot right now.
I think the one thing to note is that Riley's not gonna panic. Like, Riley's been playing Rando for a long time now. He knows not to get carried away or metagame or do dumb stuff. He'll keep at it and.
Yeah, I don't think anything can break this guy.
I think when it comes to 1v1 Majora's Mask, your biggest enemy can be yourself sometimes. So I think Riley's probably one of the better people in the tournament for being averse to that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
There's definitely some salt factories in the tournament. Myself being one of them. Just forfeit every seed ever.
I'm just saying that we've definitely seen races where people made the decision to metagame and do some out there checks, even though they're completely fine to continue as normal. And it's like, because the assumption is my opponent is definitely god rooted and got all the stuff first cycle, this, that, next thing, so you gotta trust your instincts and do what you're comfortable with and not try and play to what you think your opponent's strength is.
Yeah, there are like players who do that really well, like the metagaming thing, but I think in general you just shouldn't play like that. Like, you should just play your own game, and if you lose, then you lost doing what you wanted to do. I don't know.
I don't know who Eris is talking about. I have no idea who else is the Salt Factory in here minus Drew. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it Void? Are you calling out Void?
Yeah, why is everybody
what the
hating
fuck,
on
Eris? Yeah, he's a friend.
Yeah,
we
don't talk
restream
shit
so
about Void
many
here.
races. We got no tournament with no restreamers. How could you?
Yeah. Come on, Eris.
But I was actually talking to some people the other day and saying like, oh yeah, following Jess on Twitter is awesome. You just get like the tweets every couple months about how he's quitting Rando forever and just doing speedrunning from now on. And then he'll do speedrunning for a day and go back to Rando.
Spec's fine. Spec converted.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think so. We need Bo as well.
Bo's in that list. Yeah.
James said Bo, yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I haven't been up for very
You're
long.
excused. It's fine. We have Captain's Hide though. Riley has it. Where was it again?
It's in the thing.
There's a knife chamber.
That's the one.
From Q's and Zora Cape.
Yeah. Which Spec just got. Oh, big moment of truth on the Picto Box check. Well, I mean, the Picto Box turning in the picture check. And it's a bow, okay.
Bow.
Spec very happy to see the bow.
So, are we in no mode?
No.
Interior wave hero.
Well,
we're missing
I
Zora
guess.
and
Well,
Fire
I
Arrows?
think Goron
Oh, there's a
Village
wallet
Way of
as
the
well.
Hero- Goron Village Way of the Hero is probably Sonata. If I had to take a guess for the keg.
Yeah, that would make sense
but
for
that's true too. So
Zora or Fire Arrows and... Oh yeah, no, it would be for Butler, yeah.
Doesn't have
So,
to be Sonata, but that's like my guess right now. Is that
Yeah.
the heroes for Sonata.
I could totally
So-
see Sonata for Keg, yeah.
So at best, it's 2 of the items. At worst, it's 1 of your 3.
Oh, Riley. Just feeling the pain a little bit here.
Does Spec have to, James? There's 1 wallet, it's on the your nice jump slash canceling from right there. Spec only has to check the... Oh, I guess Spec was racing against the clock to save old lady, so never went to check the cliff. Although with that said, the wallet hasn't led to anything, so Spec probably gets that.
Like, unless Wallet leads to Zora, then Spec's gonna get it at some point. Oh, there's Sonata in the graveyard.
Oh, okay.
We're
So
gonna get an interesting Goron Village Way of the Hero then.
That's good. That's actually
we're
really
looking
good.
at we're looking at 2
Yes.
items from our wave of heroes, and we're looking for 3 ways of a hero even. So that's Sonata. Where does Riley go after this?
I think you probably do. I think you do. What's Riley's in game? Oh, what is
Riley's
it?
on night 1, but I'm not
I
sure
think
what
you
time.
probably. I think you probably
Yeah,
get
James.
keg before. I think you get keg before Goron Village in case you find fire arrows. So you can do keg challenge potentially. So I think you'd go Woodfall first here. That's what I would do at least. But
Well,
you could also go to Goron Village hoping for fire arrows.
yeah, I think this is fine knowing that this is Way of the Hero. I'm not sure what's gonna be up here. But I would imagine Spec, being inverted, will make it to the graveyard on this night.
Yeah.
Snowhead inverted would be interesting because inverted sites, Goron's Lullaby would be interested because that tells you springtime. Probably has one of the items you're looking for, and it can't be fire arrows because you need them to clear the dungeon. It can't be the other wallet because you need the Zora mask to get to interior. So if it's Goron Lullaby, this could be a very quick no mode.
Also worth noting that Spec is 100% doing Hungry Goron here because she skipped the owl.
Statue.
Oh, is that the lore?
Fire arrows could be in Snow Temple if Lullaby's Way of the Hero. Oh, you could have to dip.
Snowhead's foolish.
Oh right, yeah. So if Lullaby is Way of the Hero, then that means Zora or Wallet have to be behind it.
That means as soon as you get fire arrows, it's no mode, yeah.
And it can't be Gossips because we have Sonata.
You watch us to be. What is that?
What? Not
It's nothing important.
Okay.
What was that?
Still mass would make sense. It was the right color. But take what I say about color with a pinch of salt, because I am colorblind.
Wow, Owl talking to Spec on the first platform.
This is why I hate day 1 landscape. I was about to say, you have the lens anyway, why not just... Oh, my apologies. Yeah, no mode is silent K, no.
Oh
Silent
yeah,
W
there's
as well, I guess. Like, it's a way of saying like we know what we need to do to win.
Oh, get
Ooh.
that. No beavers.
Wait, that's
Secret Shrine isn't logic now.
That's way of the hero,
interesting.
maybe.
That means Zora's. Oh,
Nope, never mind.
Right there.
I was gonna say like Zora is Gibdo is Icona locked, but no, Zora's just right there.
Good stuff. Spec looks very confused right now. Because I think maybe came to the same conclusion that it was like, okay, well.
I was so ready for Zora Mask in the well as well. I was like, oh shit.
I was like, Zora's in Secret Shrine probably, but no. It's just right there.
So we're looking at interior having fire arrows in. Oh, it could be
Yeah,
another
or
wallet,
wallet.
actually.
Yeah.
With fire arrows looking
I
at
think I'd skip Hungry
Stone
Girl
Tower.
here, but Spec kind of routed herself into a corner by not hitting the L statue. So
We got three really, really good items here.
Mm-hmm.
I know we just found Gibdo and Zora, but how do you feel about treating Great Bay Temple with a little bit of urgency just because New Wave Bossa Nova was here?
I don't think I would. I already got Zora. I mean, I would dip it when I'm done with my songs, but before that, probably not.
Also, no beavers today.
I think you definitely do Butler. Or I guess we don't have Storms. I guess we don't have the other White Note song yet.
Mm.
I think you probably, with what we have right now, you probably go for Butler.
Just because of the Gorn Mask. It's super quick. You don't need to reserve that bottle for anything either. I don't see why you don't just... Actually,
this is like probably one of those things, but like, if I was against like anybody but Jess, I would probably go for the keg. But if I was against Jess, knowing that Jess can do Butler faster than me, I would probably go for the egg.
we know of a bottle on boat archery. So we could see a situation where as soon as you clear Woodfall Temple, you just get the second bottle and go for eggs instead of going for Butler, but
This could
that
also
makes
just
me
end
nervous.
up. It could be like a case where like healing is on the oath check, and then you just know that you have to do both at that point.
I think I'd want to do Butler first, right now. With our bottle count and potentially being able to skip eggs, though we are gonna have to go to PFI anyway. But I think I would still be inclined to do Butler.
Another bow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Where was the picture box again?
Deku Playground.
That's it, yeah. Oh, that's kind of hideous.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I don't think Riley goes for that either.
at least Riley has done, like, he's gotten some stuff done, and he's going now to the ranch, so he's gonna know that he's behind. But I think, like, I really think with the hinted powder keg, you just do this just in case.
Yeah, I agree, James. The only problem is potentially finding a bottle in PF, but even then it might be... I don't know if it's worth one extra PR trip. But maybe you get lucky and find 2 bottles in PF, and then you have 4.
Double magic? Magic locked?
I think, let me think, actually. I think before Woodfall, you could hit Icona L and go down the waterfall and heal Kume since you have Zora Mask.
That's true, that's an option as well, yeah.
And then
Riley's about to know pain.
Yeah, that's rough.
the keg's not accessible for Riley. Well, I mean, it's still not because he doesn't have the bow, but
Yeah.
it's closer. Unless there's a bow in Woodfall and he dips it.
That'd be interesting, like Vanilla Bow. Riley's.
Surely,
I don't think Riley's the type to just change his play style based on how late he finds an item. He'll just keep playing the same as he always does.
I think Riley feels behind, but I don't know if that's gonna make him change anything. Like, surely you feel behind after getting that Deku mask.
Yeah, 100%.
With that said, Riley won a qualifier based entirely off of, well, I'm super behind, let's do something stupid, and what do you know, it propelled him. So Riley's capable. I think the difference with Riley is that he knows when to twist and stick, I guess, is the difference. I think a lot of people, like, that threshold is a lot sooner than it would be for Riley, and you can get stuck in your head a little bit, thinking like, oh, but what's my opponent doing? How have they got this? Like, do they do ranch early? If they do, I'm behind. So if I'm behind, what do I do kind of deal? I think Riley's more measured, more calm about how he feels in a race. So I can totally see Riley making a bit of an audacious play here, but not immediately, if that makes sense.
We got some gossips.
Yeah.
Setting up a few for later, I guess.
Yeah, I don't.
You could try to do something weird. You could try to do something more bold in the late game if they're still looking for an item.
I kinda don't see why you don't just go straight into. Am I missing something?
I think. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Just
why,
two beavers right now.
I'm not sure why Spec is setting up gossips. Maybe she probably plans on hitting Icona L, I guess. So she's gonna start gossips.
Yeah, I think like pushing us, pushing
yeah,
songs right here is good.
She's going.
Oh,
to the
she hasn't got
so I guess
Sonata,
it
of
makes
course. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes complete sense. Yeah,
I think I'd probably
forgot that.
I'd probably be a little more aggressive and not do the swamp gossip, but I would do the Icona one at least.
Yeah.
I think I would do the swamp one later, personally.
Yeah, completely split my mind that Spec hasn't gone to the graveyard yet. And also has the added bonus of being able to go and get the owl statue too. So this is going to work out very nicely for Spec.
Yeah. And
Do you think
Spec is a god gamer. She's gonna go down the waterfall.
Do you think Spec is short for anything?
Maybe?
Don't know actually.
Maybe like a Portuguese word or something. Spec is Brazilian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Spec's gonna use the red potion on Shiro.
Yeah.
Smart.
Well, Spec doesn't have Sonata, so Spec really can't be rooting with the intention of clearing Woodfall straight away, so
Yeah, she might not be thinking about healing Kume right now.
But
Even
if it's
you'd want to check Shiro first.
it is if Spec is quick enough, I mean, I don't think there's enough time for this, but it could always just buy the potion from Kotake, who will be in the Witcher's shop on day 1.
Yeah.
If it gets to day 2, you gotta do
Pretty
some
sure
stuff.
you have time. Like, the graveyard doesn't take too long. I think if you go down the waterfall right after the alley, you probably have time.
But with Sonata, that also makes you inclined to check Captain Kita too, so that's both Graves and Captain Kita within
You
2 and a
slow.
bit.
Yeah, and you're inverted. I feel like it's enough.
So I suspect we see Riley dipping Whiffle here.
I would say so. Like, I don't think you're going to do one off playgrounds before dipping Woodfall here.
Yeah, it's definitely his most check dense area at this point.
Which is really rough. I missed this.
Yeah.
There could still be a bow in there.
I think for Riley, it's absolutely the right play right now.
You gotta think for Riley too. Riley failed the treasure chest minigame.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
how
right.
much of that do you think is resting on that. Hopefully, though, that incentive to go back and do mini games might push him towards the playground.
I think I'll probably do those after Woodfall Dip. Like,
yeah.
There isn't that much beyond that, really.
Because otherwise, Deku Playground just becomes a one-off check. Whereas if you can put that in with memory game? What? Treasure chest mini game.
Yeah.
Wait, does any game have a memory game? Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time does.
You can just... Going the clock down? I guess Riley's just gonna try to play safe here.
Riley went back and did chess game? Oh, maybe.
I don't think so, but maybe.
Red potion.
So setting up just in case.
Evo?
Yeah.
Say, unless he's saving Korme and forgot he doesn't have a bow? Spec getting a little flustered with the keys, accidentally sending a bomb to.
Oops.
The wallet was Great Big Coast Cliff, and Gibdo was in Lynn's Cave along with Zora.
Yep.
Oh, I guess this makes sense. Yeah, you'll kill time in Woodfall Temple while you're waiting for this check.
That's true, actually, yeah. Alright,
I think what Riley's here is he's gonna opt. Is he gonna opt to do Playground? I guess not. I don't even know.
Can you even do Playground at this time? Oh, it's just at 11:30 midnight, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Gossips, yeah.
Gossips?
Oh yeah, we just got Deku Mask, yeah. Okay, can you drop bomb true midair and make them explode?
Yep.
In this game? Okay. I suspect Spec was trying to go for a strat like that, but it was too close to the wall, so instead of exploding, it just latched onto the wall and carried on.
Yeah, chews are the worst.
Yeah.
Also, we never saw this check on Riley's side, I'm pretty sure, right?
We did. There's nothing.
Okay.
Unless you mean gossips, but Riley definitely went back for Grave 2.
Okay.
We did Captain Kita first, though.
Bean.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bomb hovering in Majora's Mask. How much of a game changer would it be if you allowed bomb hovering in Rando and turned off the cooldown on Blast Mask?
That could be fun. I'd be into it.
You say fun. Nah,
I feel like maybe you don't know how easy hovering is in this game.
Oh, probably not then actually, that's the point.
It's like, it doesn't take very much skill, I don't think. You just have to like get used to the motion, really. OT though.
Yeah, OT hovering is not good.
Yeah, OT hovering is dumb.
It was nice of Shugo Miyamoto to make bomb hovering easier in Majora's Mask, that's true.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, yes, VXR, you're right, we will need fire arrows and wallets too. But we also have an unfulfilled Wave of Hero item in Interior of a Pirate Fortress. I guess it's worth noting too that Goron Village also had New Wave Bossa Nova.
Yeah, maybe.
And the Gibdo mask isn't necessarily Wave of Hero quite yet because Gara's mask is hinted on beavers, which didn't... The Zora mask wasn't locked behind the Gibdo mask, so...
Right, but I would say Zora Mask kind of
Yeah, Zora Mask is
fulfills the
definitely
way of the hero.
Yeah,
I think it's a little required.
I definitely see. Okay, so Gossip Hinstone's had nothing. I don't know. When I'm looking for things to do and I'm on an item hunt, I tend to lean for locations that way of a hero, even if I found. Actually, Spec is gonna get to. Spec's got plenty of time to save Komei actually and buy blue potion from Kotake. They've timed this really well. That's another bow!
Okay, so that's all 3.
And that's bow locked as well!
Yep, so you have to get the Deku Playground picked up box.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah, so now we're not getting one in Woodfall Temple. If Riley chooses to dip that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is unfortunate.
So you put an item in the ranch where you have to dip before you get the keg. You put something on Deku Playground. I don't know what to tell you, but Riley's probably going to complain that this seed wasn't for him.
Yeah, I think it's really just not his seed, but I really think that you kind of have to
take
switch
nothing
things
away,
up for
yeah.
stuff like that.
Take nothing away from Spec. I think everything Spec has done has made complete sense.
Yeah,
And it's worked out really well for them, and everything they've got, they've rolled with it.
Spec is a really good player. Spec is solid.
Yeah, absolutely. A little underseeded, would you say?
I would say underseeded for sure, yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
What seed is Spec?
It's like
below the halfway mark, right? Oh, 28th. Oh, wow,
Oh,
absolutely, then. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely underseeded.
Yeah, definitely underseeded.
Yeah, I think Spec should probably be like top half easy. Jess underseeded, I don't know.
Did you say Melrose was underseeded?
Well, yeah, but
I think Melrose is underseeded.
So, okay, we're gonna get a first look at Woodfall Temple, and at this point, if we find either the fire arrows or the wallet, that's just crushing for Riley's chances of getting out of this.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like from an execution standpoint, like Spec already has Riley beat also, so like there's no like making up ground there either.
But we are reaching the territory now where we can't, for Riley's sake, if you want Riley to win, I should mention too, if you're pro-Riley, not pro-Riley, that sounds like it's a political thing. If you are, if you want it to be a close race, you really want either one of the fire arrows or the other wallet to be in a really, really kind of awful location.
Just give him the left side well, the Riley classic.
Oh yeah. Just go left side well. Like,
so
right
that's
now.
the bow.
So
So you mentioned going to Woodfall looking for the other bow. Well, there's the Ocean Deed.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate that it's impossible to get the Zora mask, but
also interesting to note too. Spec didn't save Komei, so we're not gonna see if you have a bottle from Spec. Most likely gonna be the powder keg. But I think I'm inclined to save Komei, and depending on the song you get from the auto order check, we can swing if I rush for the bottle or go for the keg.
I mean, you can still save her after, right? So.
Can you?
Yeah, you just can't do the pick-up box turn-in thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Standing on a chest. Let's go. Gold dust. Let's
Gold
go.
dust. Alright.
Spec is
Spec's not fast now.
Spec's reactions are so funny. Like her reactions to everything are just so good.
Very theatrical facial expressions to what's going on. It's brilliant. Definitely the look of like I don't know whether I like this or not.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I don't. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't like what just happened, but yeah.
Riley going to Woodfall. It's interesting that Riley decided to go for like gossips before Woodfall.
I was thinking that too.
Like I feel like if you're going for gossips at that point, you're probably just gonna do playground as well.
Do you
Yeah.
think we're beginning to see the beginning of Riley kind of forcing alternate plays to catch up a little bit? Because at that point, Woodfall Temple seems the obvious choice.
Yeah.
So yeah, our bows are... there's only one bow you can get, and it's behind the picture box. Hand-in competition, and to get the picture box, you need to do the Deku Playground minigame. Also, Riley goes for this now, okay.
That's cool. I don't think this is gonna
I don't think he's gonna get it. No.
No, you're never gonna get it.
Seems Riley also had the
Little bit of frustration, I guess, peeking in.
yeah.
Peeking in? Creeping in.
It's
Seems
doing all
Riley
of that.
also had to reset over Curiosity Shop. If I'm not mistaken.
So it's day 2. You have gold dust. Do you really want to... You know... what do you do with that?
Climb up to melt the smithy.
It feels pretty difficult to want to turn it in, especially knowing there's an item in the interior.
Yeah, it's...
I would honest, but also if you reset over, you have to set up last mask again. But I'd be kind of inclined to reset over it. Or you could go night 2 right now and try to sell it. You could go
That's the
night-
thing. Given where the gold dust was, it's not particularly fantastic to go back and grab it. Something I always find interesting is watching what strats for older WoW people go for. Because it's a very satisfying boss to watch.
Yeah, I think you just have to go for the jump slash strat. It's like the best one.
With jump slash into its quick spin spam, or just...
Yeah, like
Anyway.
just...
Yeah, here we
Protocol
go.
will do the thing, but just standing a little
Event.
too far away there.
Oh, is that what causes that?
Adolwa just walked in, hands off the controller. Just... Cool.
Okay, what song have we got here? It's
And-
Ellie.
Yes.
Oh, it's...
It's the other one. It's
Oh,
the
Storms?
White songs.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
Storms is
lame.
good. Storms is like of the white songs.
No,
that's
that was
the one
healing.
You want to see, though.
That was healing.
That was Storms, wasn't it?
It was
was healing.
healing.
Well, fine. I can't read anything today.
Well, at the very least, now we know Keg is needed and Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you do both.
Honestly, I want to say the best case scenario there was finding Song of Storms.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Like, even in the scope of finding other songs there, I honestly think Song of Storms is probably the one thing you wanted to see.
Because then there's no more gambles. And
Yeah.
like you don't have to worry about healing checks ever. Like all around it's just really nice. But
So this is something you don't. Riley's not happy about that. This is something you don't get to see often. So yeah, there's a part in the game where you cram an entire princess in a bottle and take her to. Because I don't think enough people know that this game goes places, and like, there's a whole side arc about the Deku Butler and his son is where you get the Deku Mask from, and a lot of the storyline just gets completely overlooked in terms of Rando, but I don't know. I'm imagining now for someone in this chat, this is the first time we've seen that you put a princess in the bottle and take her to the palace. And
Yeah, I think taking her
they'll
on
be
the world
watching
tour
it.
is
Yeah,
amazing. Take her to the moon.
Oh, he's about to get his Picto box.
Yeah, at least he's on the right track now. It might be too little too late. It just like
I
really
think
depends where this last item's gonna be, I guess.
yeah,
But
it's not too late
Yeah.
until we see these of items.
I think most likely it's too late, but it's not insured yet.
mhm.
Also, is it too much to ask to get rid of a cutscene where the princess is stomping on the king and that could probably get shortened, right? Right.
Some of us like cutscenes.
Yeah.
Just look at Majora.
I thought the consensus on that was. I thought the consensus on Majora cutscene is that it's a bad cutscene and it definitely deserves to go away and it doesn't affect gameplay at all.
Yeah, that's what some people seem to think.
The Majora cutscene's a good cutscene. It should come back because it affects gameplay.
Because it's fun. Anyway, we gotta pick the box. It's gonna give us the bow.
Uh-oh, I don't think Spec knows the Deku Butler check all that well.
It's
Unless they got
not
the
very
bearings a
often you have
little
to do
bit.
this.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on left side
yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's...
Usually you don't do this.
Yeah, you just go right side on the two platforms.
Yeah, left side's made for people who don't know that you can roll jump.
Also, Riley should definitely not go to Ikana Castle because Ikana Castle's foolish. But if he does go there, then he's trolling. I hope Spec remembers to take the Deku Mask off before we go in this pit here. Hey, here we go. If Deku Link touches these firewalls, you burn up and go back to the beginning, and it's fun.
It's a big time loss.
It's pretty big. It's
Yeah, with
to the end.
with this race, you want to be Goron like most of the time, except when you have to like jump across things that Goron can't jump across, pretty much.
Yeah. But the watery bits at the beginning can be pretty scary, so...
I found that doing this with Bunnyhood is a ton of fun.
It is, yeah.
Not as quick, obviously, but you keep up with it. You keep up with the Butler enough so that you don't have to worry about nailing all the paths correctly. Okay.
Don't stand too close to the end.
Yeah,
Good.
there's a soft lock problem here. Yeah.
Spec definitely knows what she's doing. Like, you can see she has a ton of experience with this game at this point.
Took the Deku Mask off before the firewall room is the big one for me. I think most people who didn't play, who haven't learned 100% speedrun on this, they always have to go through the baptism of fire where you go through theirs, Deku, get caught on fire, and go back to the beginning.
Yeah, if you're like very familiar with this, you like charge up Goron like a few rooms back and just have spikes through the whole room. It's pretty sweet.
Skip all the flames. Just roll right
Yeah, right through. Riley getting the bow, so gonna be doing some mountain stuff at this point.
Well, I think this is mostly get rid of the gold dust.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it looks like Spec is opting to get rid of her gold dust.
Yeah.
And a Song of Healing isn't guaranteed to be foolish either, so...
Yeah, you also get Darmani along with this.
Wait, we got sound check available, I forgot. Because Romani's mask was in the P-Hat grotto, wasn't it?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Spec's
Oh,
Spec is popping off.
Spec's
That is
face.
like the PogChamp face. That's the new PogChamp.
That was a reaction for the ages, yeah. Incredible. So yeah, that means wallet or something leading to the wallet is an interior, and Spec wins.
You have to feel. You have to feel like you're the king of the world when you get that.
Oh, okay. So Spec's gonna turn in this gold dust and probably not even get the reward ever.
But like, here's the thing, Riley. I don't think Riley's that far behind if Riley goes immediately for Darmani and then gets... You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's too much in this. Other than
it's something he can do here.
Temple.
And I mean, like, he was learning some execution stuff yesterday, picking up some new strats. I mean, maybe there's a race here still. He is like a full Butler behind, and like Butler's a very long check.
Oh, that's true as well, yeah.
I think after fire, a Spec should have just reset on the spot.
Yeah, the thing is, Spec thinks
Spec's
that she's
saved
missing
you.
2 items, so...
Spec?
She hasn't got
Spec
both
should
wallets, true.
Oh, that's true. Right. She doesn't have the coast ledge wallet.
Also, Spec saved your lady this cycle. Probably doesn't want to have to go back and reset that. The good news for Spec is that, oh my god, Spec's reaction when she sees the first wallet is going to be even
I can't wait.
actually. Oh my, this is going to be great. Here we go. No, yes. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
This is bad for Riley. He doesn't have healing.
Oh my god, that's right. Yeah, never mind.
Like,
no.
if Riley's turning in this gold dust, he doesn't want to go back for Darmani unless...
Yeah, he'll never come back
there.
there.
Snowhead, but he can't without
Oh, I'm so excited. You're talking, but I'm not hearing anything. I'm so ready for this. The wallet has to be in PFI, if not, like, what has to be in PFI to, like, eke this out longer?
What,
okay.
What dumb way the hero bait It actually owns being over here in the comms booth and watching someone with the face cam.
Oh, I'm so happy.
She should know that that's slow mode.
What dumb way the hero bait the best friend about this
bombs.
Yeah, I think you just do this anyway and hope you get a bomb bag or a bomb chew. You need to come back here anyway. You only got 2 bottles.
Yeah. You're gonna do it. Yeah, true.
Yeah, you can just get the lab bombs. It's fun.
I think at this point you don't check anything except interior.
Yeah. Yeah. What needs to be in PFI to make this gross?
I don't think there's any way.
Letter to cafe.
Yeah.
Like, I think the wallet behind cafe letter is like the worst possible thing right now.
I'm trying to think of an item that requires another item in tandem for it to be used.
Yeah, nothing's gonna save Riley at this point, but
Yeah, I think
Like
that's
if we
it.
found Cafe's mask, we already have priority mail, so that's not a problem.
It's not as if Give the
I
Mask
don't know.
could be there.
At this point, I don't think it's worth checking all these exterior checks. I think you just rush the shit out of BFI, knowing the other wallet's on the cliff. At least that's what I would do. I wouldn't bother. Like maybe I check the two exterior chests that are closer to the switch, but I wouldn't check the one next to sewers like ever.
yeah.
Honestly, with Underwater Ocarina 2, I don't think 2 bottle eggs is that bad, honestly.
It's not.
But, like, yeah, your second PR trip is just in and out, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's really nothing out there that could stump Spec at this point. Excuse me.
Not really, except Lair to Cafe, but at that
Nice
point, you just have
guard
to come back.
Yeah. It just has to be something that really irritatingly makes you reset cycle. So it's gotta be, it's something annoying more so than anything that really puts a stop to Spec finishing.
Okay, Riley's taking out a bunch of money.
Day 1 Smithy?
I guess so, because he got the hot spring water, so he must have melted it. So he's gonna do that. Like, Woodfall Temple at this point is like 2 songs.
Yeah.
So gonna do that eventually. But yeah, there's just like no way you make 2 trips up to the shrine. Like the Goron shrine thing.
At this point, Darmani is just a lost cause
Postman hat.
for Riley.
That's whatever. That's... Welcome back, J-Bone. Wait, Spec forgetting something?
I think he's just going to get he's gonna get the hookshot chest egg first.
Oh, Spec went to grab an egg, but didn't have enough bottles to make it. Oh, well, hang on. Never mind.
Wait, we thought Stone Mask was on the Gaunt Village ledge, right? But it was right there.
Whoops.
Oops.
I didn't think anything.
It was there.
Blast Mask, Ben?
Yeah,
No, it wasn't spherical enough, was it? What is it?
I'm wondering if
Mask?
maybe she's not thinking about the castle being foolish. I'm like hoping to skip eggs or something. No, I mean like she's grabbing them, but
I don't think it would have been an awful idea to grab the earlier egg, honestly, because coming in here and getting the egg just afterwards probably takes a shorter amount of time than...
Oh
well,
my god!
well, that's
owned.
annoying.
She's like, no!
Yeah. That is annoying. You just gotta cross your fingers and hope the postman hat has got the goods.
So there's still 2 more cycles
How do
left.
people always fucking conjure this shit into existence? Like every time. It's like, surely Lair's not gonna be here. Someone like mentions it. Like someone mentions it, it's like, no, it's not gonna happen. And then it happens. Also,
Yeah,
yes,
no
okay.
wallet.
Zach will have to save Grandma again.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I think
okay, Postman's
you go to
hat was also
Clocktown
here.
and yeah, I think you immediately go to Clocktown and check. No, okay, never mind.
You
I
should,
think you should have gone to Clocktown, handed in the hat, and if it wasn't anything,
and if it's nothing,
reset cycle.
Yeah.
That's what you should have. That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna have
Spec
to
did.
Pirate's Fortress like
Pretty sure
anyway.
Pretty sure Spec
Spec-
did save Grandma.
If this is Spec's third cycle, then I couldn't tell you. But if it's still Spec's second cycle, I know Spec definitely rooted in saving Grandma.
I think it's her second.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's her second also.
So how do you think Riley's feeling?
Bad.
Behind.
I'm interested to see what Riley does here to try and claw back time.
Probably skip slow checks like healing Darmani.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Spec has more done because she did a ranch on cycle 1 which had Deku, but Riley opted to skip it, so Riley was bottlenecked for quite a long time while Spec was just having a good time doing checks with Deku and doing progression. Riley was also pretty late on Deku Playground. Well, picked a box on Deku Playground to get Bow and Tingle Photo. Took Riley a bit to get to that as well.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized something. Spec needs to reset cycle regardless of if it's on Captain's Hat or not. Sorry, if it's on Postman's Hat or not, because we still need to get the song from the ranch.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So, yeah, it doesn't just get the song and reset, doesn't matter too much.
I have to agree with Dodo. I'm pretty disappointed now.
You know what he's gonna do? Boat jump.
Are you disappointed in everyone who doesn't do boat skip, or just specifically Spec?
You say no one's gonna do boat jump in
Okay, you and Boo would probably do it. But...
Pretty sure Matt does it too.
What? In Rando?
Yeah.
Alright.
Saves 4 seconds for like almost free.
Oh wow, yeah, almost free in 4 seconds. Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. My bad.
Yeah. you should do it too.
Yeah. Okay, teach me, and I'll do it.
Okay, I'll teach you after this race.
All right.
Hell, fuck it, teach him now. It's Lord of KZ.
I'm gonna load up KZ. I'm gonna start streaming, and we're gonna put my game over the race. It's gonna be a boat jump stream.
This is now a Majora's Mask workshop stream. This is incredibly unfortunate for Riley. There's the mirror shield!
The mirror shield, let's go!
Wow.
He's gonna skip eggs!
Nice mirror shield.
That's disgusting. Are you surprised that Riley hasn't finished Woodfall yet?
Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, Mirror Shield is a dead item. There's no value to that at all. For anybody who got here late.
Oh, sorry, yeah, there's absolutely no...
Yeah,
it's completely dead. There's no merit to the Mirror Shield at all.
It
is sad.
Here,
it is sad, that's correct. It's very
We're
sad.
just laughing at it because it's just useless to see. When normally you'd like it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter this time.
And right now for Riley, when it rains, it pours, because this is going so... This has been such an unfortunate string of events for Riley. Like, 2 of the things I know that Riley skips, the ranch and Deku Playground, are 2 things which were absolutely required.
Yeah, I think Spec's route through eggs has been a bit odd, but I think before this point she had a pretty good route.
Yeah, I think she's played extremely well this seed, but like there's just like this point where like you can You could have been on like next cycle already.
Yes, and she forgot to grab the wallet. Second trip.
Yeah.
Flygon hears the pun police come on. Oh my god, that was
Pretty tight, but
that was clutch. That was.
alright, 2 bottle pinnacle rock. Very cool.
Curious why she's going to PR. Especially
There's
when you're-
eggs there.
Get eggs.
You need eggs.
I mean, yeah, but like if you're grabbing the cliff thing, I feel like you may as well just do your second PF trip.
That's the thing she already has.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing she forgot
right.
to grab the wallet.
Like I watched her do the second PF trip, but when she went back for the cliff, like my brain told me she hadn't done the second PF trip.
Yeah.
I see.
That's Riley's ticket to winning. That everyone skips Bremen mask is going to be on chickens. Oh god, what? Oh what? Oh no! What even happened?
Well, you got
Did
stuck in
Riley tried to
Did
Riley tried to start a swim like in front of the boat, and he like tried to go forward, and he just kept bonking on it.
All for a 4-second time save.
Okay, that's not what boat jump looks like.
I know. I know. But I'm assuming that the boat was pushing Riley forward, so every time he tried to swim away, it was bunking on a surface that wouldn't disappear unless the boat turns the corner, but at that point you get pushed so far back, what's the point?
I mentioned he was learning strats yesterday, but he was learning them from James, so maybe this is just how you, I don't know. Maybe this is what he learned. I feel like Spec should have checked the postman's hat by now.
Yeah.
I thought that, but then I figured you need to reset cycle anyway. There's no difference in checking it now or checking the next cycle.
That's true, yeah. You can just Song of Time right after eggs, and then you're already in Clock Town where you need to buy a keg.
The thing is, though, if you reset now, you can have more stuff to do while you kill time for Blast Mask.
Yeah. There's that.
Though, if you... I guess
If you
no
have
matter
to do
what
letter
song
checks.
no matter what song you get here, you'll have a dungeon to do.
Yeah, that's true also.
And I guess resetting her may also not matter, because if you reset and go for letter, you either like you're gonna finish eggs on that cycle where you're not waiting for Blast Mask. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Unless it's just on Postman's hat, then you should definitely probably just reset. Use eggs to kill time. Well, I don't know. You have to do an extra PF trip. So maybe you don't check Postman's hat early.
That's a point too. Dodo brings up as well, the in-game time management. You gotta push it till 10 PM before you can full clear your last dungeon. Not full clear, sorry, just clear your last dungeon, which kind of blows.
Yeah, especially with it being Great Bay Temple, it's even more important.
I mean, I'm not suggesting that Spec's gonna moon crash. I'm saying that like you gotta do something until 10 PM, and that's lame.
Yeah, because normally you would go at 6 p.m. and it's not lame.
And Snowhead's bullish, so that's gonna get done super quickly. Unless you invert right as it turns the night of day 3 and then do Stone Tower Temple and just don't have the ice arrows for the twin mode.
I think no matter what, for Spec, their game time is not gonna work out very well at all.
Yeah, the thing is, like, it's not even her fault. Like, the seed is just kind of...
It's just
the
like
game
things
decided. Yeah.
like you could reset before eggs, but in her position, she had Curiosity Shop set up already, so ideally you don't have to do that, and you just find the wallet and PFI like it's most likely to happen.
Oh, I've just realized something. Spec absolutely should check Captain's Hat right now. Because it means you don't have to go back for letter if it's on letter. This is a mistake. Because if the second wallet's on Captain's Hat, on Postman's Hat, you've got it there and then. Whereas now Spec absolutely has to go back to the interior.
Oh, yeah, she wouldn't have had to save Granny again, right?
You need to save Granny again, but now you gotta go back to Pirate's Fortress to get the letter.
Well, if she had done it this cycle...
No matter how... If
Wait,
you
what
get
am I on
letter
about?
late,
Just check it now. Yeah, what am I on about? Whoopsie.
if you get letter on day 3, no matter how you route it, you have to go back to the PFI.
For some reason, my brain assumed that you just lose. Wow.
Oh my god. Spec's
My brain just assumed that you don't get Captain's Hat back. Not fucking Captain's Hat. Jesus Christ, Postman's Hat. There we go.
I mean, at the very least, this is convenient because she can check it.
Yeah.
Didn't go on the lullaby here.
Oh no.
Yeah, honestly, that's not too bad because you're going there, yeah.
Also, we're gonna know on Riley's side whether it's the letter or this Mask of Truth before we see it on Spec's side.
Riley.
Take the hat off, dude. There we go. There we go.
Riley, stop.
Riley's having a good time at the post box.
It's tough, man. If you're the postman and you stood by the thing, you got a letter. Do you post the letter? Do you take the letter? What do you do?
Yeah, the postman always has the postman's hat on, so like, how does he get anything done?
Yeah. Do you reckon as a postman you post letters yourself, or do you just take it with you on your journey? Save the postage, you know what I mean? Or are you legally obliged to like buy a stamp even though you're the one posting it and delivering it? I'm getting too caught up in this. We're gonna see cafes. No, this would be the Keaton mask check, isn't it? No, is it? No, it's dependence on memories. This is dependence on memories.
Yes. No. Yes.
Yo, I've got a great idea for next year's fair player agreement. No one's allowed to gamble dog race.
Sounds good to me.
That's
Like,
our
there's a
FPA
tournament
for
going
next
on right now in OOT where like you're not allowed. Like, there's a luck-based check and you're not allowed to do it if you have downtime. So I think that's like a viable rule, honestly. But I mean, like, some people do swear by this. I honestly, if I were to gamble this and find something, I would just feel incredibly guilty. But then I would also feel like crap if I lost to this.
I don't think we should limit people to allow them to do this out of logic, but still, I like despise doing this without Mask of Truth personally.
Yeah.
Wait, where did Spec go?
Bathroom break? Maybe.
Hope so. I didn't see her leave. I just looked and she was gone.
Dog race is a good time for bathroom break. I think it's like the best chance you get in this, other than like maybe healing Zora Link or something.
That's not much time.
Yeah.
Oh, Riley did save your lady.
Oh,
yeah. Riley.
Wow.
Well, I guess we're gonna go on
That
Spec
is
side instead.
so
That's-
unfortunate. That's
that's really-
shitty.
Terrible. And
It's
It's
the
here
Dragon
anyway.
Wallet.
Cool.
it's on Dog Race.
So no letter.
Also, I saw a
That's-
fist
that's
bump
just-
from Spec as well. Just-
That's really
Fuck
good
yeah.
for Spec.
Yeah. Yeah, if I were in Riley's position, I probably would have forfeit as well.
I would have definitely soft locked the game by now and pretended that oopsie.
Oh, you're not supposed to spam during that?
I didn't know. Oh, gee, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, so I think STT is going to take longer, so you probably do ISTT while you're waiting for Blast Mask, and then Snowhead for Night 3.
It just sucks because there's some degree of waiting you gotta do.
Yeah, like, I don't think ISTT probably isn't going to take until 12, and Snowhead probably won't take until 10. So,
But that means Spec doesn't have to go back and get the letter. Not that it mattered. Alright, we got Gorm's Lullaby, which means
Got all the songs.
we
Let's
got all
go.
the songs. And whoever selected the Go mode icon, I'd like to draw your attention to the fact that Spec does not have the ice arrows.
Tisk tisk. I mean,
Jumped the gun on that one.
it's. I think it's fine.
Okay,
But-
it's fine. I am being facetious. I apologize. It's like, I'm not implying that I should have a totalitarian look.
You should have your role stripped away. You call yourself a tracker.
If you give trackers an inch, they take a mile. Look at this.
I think I'm pretty sure you do STT here because I'm fairly sure that takes more time, and this is the longer in-game time event.
I can only assume that Spec is a little nervous about getting Stone Tower and Stone Tower Temple done before 12 hours. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I can think of.
That's a point, yeah.
Even so, I'd rather have to invert and uninvert than do Snowhead first, because it's gonna take nowhere near enough time. Like, you'll be done with Snowhead at like 9 or 10.
I guess that gives Spec time to climb Stone Tower, but that's...
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spec, it might work out to climb, like do Snowhead and then climb.
And that's a point too. It normally takes like 3 to 4 hours to do Stone Tower Temple if you go to the owl there on Stone Tower. Wait, never mind. You still. Oh yeah, and then you've got the ice arrows and then invert. Yeah, okay. This
I
probably
forget
works
how
out.
long ISTT is, but Stone Tower climb is about like 1 in-game hour.
Yeah. It's close to like 1.5, 1.
And then I don't remember how long ISTT is without the climb.
Seeing a fan favorite on Riley's side, the Bremen check, the bunny hood check, I guess, however you want to put it.
Yeah, Riley's not going to be getting fire arrows, I don't think.
Yeah, I have a hunch of where ice arrows are, but we'll see.
Did they close the bet? Was there a bet? Oh.
I don't think so.
Okay, since Spec's skipping all these checks, she definitely knows she's in go. I guess the exterior play was just a safety thing.
Oh, there's the other
Oh,
bomb bag. Cool. So that's all 3 bomb bags, guys. We did it.
But where the heck are the other bottles?
True. I'm
We know
sure
one
we'll find
thing,
out
too.
from Void later on.
I don't think there was a bit, and I mentioned it.
No, we were kind of like a couple items away, and then we just kind of like hit go mode all at once, I'm pretty sure. So it's like... Well, rather, we just kind of found the fire arrows out of nowhere, and it was like, oh, well...
That is true, actually, yeah, that kind of cemented it.
I was not expecting the fire arrows to just be there at all.
I forgot that the randomizer had made it so that when you play Song of Healing and the mask drops, it's the actual item and not just the cutscene mask. So I was tripping out when I saw the fire arrows there, 'cause I think that's the first time I've seen the Mini Mask have something other than the Gorn Mask.
I think there's a funny thing about that cutscene. Okay, Spec was not very thrilled about getting hit with the ice there. I think there's a thing that they didn't know until Randomizer, or like randomizing that, or like putting the item in that cutscene, where like the item will sit there, and then for like a split second it'll like invert, and like you couldn't really tell with the Goron mask because like the inside of the Goron mask looks the same as the outside of the Goron mask. But when other items are there, you can see it flip just before it drops. I don't know, kind of funny little thing.
Back with the late jump slash there.
Yeah, this might be a nerve thing of like, okay, I hit go mode, like is the other person in go mode too, like I have to execute now.
Yeah.
I don't think Spec opened the map chest. Oh wait, no, Spec didn't, because she actually hookshot up the torch. She didn't even go past
Spec
it.
didn't check. Spec didn't check anything here.
I'm just thinking about like sword upgrades and Fierce Deity at this point.
I think the only chest I'd maybe look for them is like GBT map, like Giant's Mask chest.
Giant's Mask, yeah, that's about it, really.
Like, I don't think any of this stuff in Snowhead is worth going out of your way for.
Yeah, eggs was required. The seed, it had the Goron's Lullaby.
Thought it had allergy.
It had elegy. What did it have? What was it?
It had
Eggs,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, where was Lullaby then?
at the ranch.
Ranch.
That's the one.
I'm gonna have to revoke Mel of his commentator privileges.
Yeah, were you even like watching the race or?
Just
a question, just a
Deity's mask is.
Oh wow. Nice. Well,
Cool. Okay, so I guess Snowhead Temple first was the play.
yeah.
Can't really argue with that.
It's not quite Zora mask on the
yeah,
lot, but it's good.
Actually had FD on go like twice at this point.
Oh, and then she's gonna kill the rest of the time just swimming over here to the Cape Owl. This is pretty good.
Her game time's actually gonna work out like decently.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna be like ideal, but it's gonna be considering the circumstances, it's gonna be decent.
Yeah, you can do some like donuts in North Clocktown or something.
Rustle the feathers of Yodori, yeah.
It's a small thing, like with the fact that you're waiting for in-game time putting on Goron there, it's not good. And I think even if you're not, it's not faster to put on Goron there if you're about to go in the water.
Yeah, that's true.
Either way, Spec is only gonna have to wait like a little less than an in-game hour, which could have been worse. And then
I would say you probably just played Bossa Nova before hitting the owl there too.
yeah, you may as well.
But I mean, like these are all like very minimal things. It's like it would have saved you like 4 transformations, but or 3 rather. Not a big deal in the grand scheme of things.
So why is Spec heading to Baby Temple now? They're not. Good.
She's not
okay.
gonna go inside, yeah.
Just summoning the turtle wall.
Yeah, just do like whatever little thing you can here to progress through the seed, but not get too invested that you can't save Grammy.
Yeah.
This is an interesting seed, Fox. We had an early Deku in Day 3 Ranch. It was like Day 3 Ranch is hard required this seed, but Riley skipped it first cycle, and then we had Bow behind Picto, which was on Deku Playground, and we've got Ice Arrows on Curiosity Shop, and we had Fire Arrows on Darmani, which at this point Riley's probably not gonna get. And healing was on the Oath check. The main reason Spec got it was because she wanted to win the gold dust before doing eggs. Because she didn't have knowledge of either wallet. But when she turned it in, she had healing, so she got fire arrows, but when Riley turned it in, he didn't have healing.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, wouldn't it be funny if Spec shot Saquon with a bow? And I thought, no, that'd be tragic because then you don't get the item. What is Spec laughing about? Something really tickled her.
Not sure. Just thinking of it.
I would have probably just soared to Canyon and either gone to like the outside of a castle or the Storm's Cave and done this.
I think since you don't have to wait till 10, that's probably enough time to where even if you go to castle and Song of Double Time, like you're going to pass enough in game time.
So Spec now has the final night to do 2 dungeons. Get the ice arrows.
Yeah.
She'll be fine. She'll be as long as she remembers to invert, which she has done. I can never remember. I know like this. Doesn't the sun change color or something changes color when you invert?
Yeah, the diamond in the middle. Normally it would be green, but right now it's blue.
Hate being colorblind.
Yeah.
Sure
It also flashes.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've got no excuse for that.
She's gonna have to uninvert for this to work out, and probably she wants to be safe. She'll probably invert again after Ice Arrow.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people in chat like it when we randomize the music, randomize the sound effects, randomize the colors, but
Yeah, it looks like Spec's just gone for the
deal with it. I
heart
guess.
color change, and that's it.
And
And
more of
the
a tunic
of
color,
course.
yeah.
That's basically what I do. I have like different tunic colors and heart and magic colors, but my like other HUD stuff is the same as vanilla. Yeah, Fox. Day 3 range was hard required because Keg was on Butler.
Yep.
Oh god, I forgot how awful this place is on RetroArch.
Yeah, the best place when we're watching Riley is Oceanside Spider House to fucking rave in there.
I was gonna bring that up too. That place is amazing.
We have another gamer who doesn't know you can go down the right path. You just roll and jump.
Yeah, Spec. Looks like she got the recoil there, so nice little time save.
But it just looks super cool.
The only thing you missed flight on was Riley B with full temple.
Is it quicker to use Zora there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you don't get stuck down
you can
there.
just dive onto the platform.
I mean, I gather that, but
Yeah, I would have uninverted and then inverted again. Smiley face.
yeah, Spec's definitely gonna finish Stone Tower Temple before 10.
Yeah, Spec really needs to uninvert. This is still inverted.
So we're getting some bomb strats here.
Ah.
I don't think this is.
Oh, because they're
I guess-
jinxed.
I guess you're jinxed, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely something I've never thought about before.
Makes you think. There we go.
She just shrugs.
Okay, Riley, don't go too far. Hey, okay.
It'd actually be so tragic if someone accidentally clips the butler in brackets. I think in like my second or third speedrun ever, I clipped the butler out of bounds.
Oof.
Oops. What do you mean by clipping the butler? It's a great question. Jess?
Okay. At the end of the butler race, when the butler's landing on top of the stairs, if you stand under him while he's flying down, you can clip him to the ground.
Japanese only?
Is JP only? What? I didn't know that actually.
Kind of makes sense that they would have fixed that, I guess.
Did not know that. I don't know what they changed. Must be something about the butler. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Okay, Spec is now uninverting. Is that the correct word for that? Uninverting? That sounds like
Yeah.
two prefixes just clashing one another. But then again, verting sounds completely incorrect, so I don't know. Oh, reverting. That, yeah, there we go.
That's a word.
I knew the English language had something up its sleeve.
Let's see if we see some FD strats. Riley's opening up the sewers. Still looking for those fire arrows.
Okay, we got one hit at least.
One is better than none. Okay, nice. One more hit on this one. Should get it pretty easy here. Oh, unless...
Uninverting works? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, what is this pattern? This thing is all over her.
Would it not be re-inverting then, if it's inverting for a second time? Unintuitive is a... You're right. Oh, this language sucks.
Well, no, it's inverted Song of Time, so it's the song that's inverted.
That's a great point. Yeah.
Big time. Dang. Anyway, Twin Mold is down. We are moving on to our ice arrows and the final dungeon.
I think that's my favorite example of English language. It's 3 children in a trench coat masquerading as an adult. Oh no, Riley was about to do seahorses too. Think of a circle, 180. Yep. Can we calm down and have our minds blown, please? Drew and Jess just woke up. It's not fair.
Yeah, you guys are really confusing me. I was just trying to relax and talk about MMR. Now we're doing this.
Okay, well, Titus took Vanna to a completely dark direction, which I'm not affiliated with.
Spec just taking a breather here before the big execution dungeon at the end.
Yep.
Looking at a kid.
Look, yep. At nighttime, standard stuff. Why did I say that?
The kid actually, the kid sabotaged Riley early on. Talking to him, maybe tilted him.
And 10 o'clock. And immediately
and
inverted time. Man, we gotta change what we mean when we say inverting. We gotta stop using the word inverting, frankly.
Boom. And there's ice arrows for Spec.
And that is official go mode.
Yeehaw.
Crackers.
Yeehaw.
How many prefixes can you attach to a word before it gets outrageous?
I think inverted Song of Time is like 1/3 the speed of the normal clock.
Unreinverted. Fucking hell. That hurts my head.
We're seeing some water wheel. Blast mask, very cool.
That'd be nice for those low percent bum hovering.
Yeah.
We gotta do later.
Oh! Sorry. It's not that
alright.
exciting, but...
Nah, it was. That's unfortunate.
It's a little bit of time loss.
Do you just say fuck it and carry on with the dungeon at that point?
No. I would not say that because I don't swear, ever.
I'm sorry.
I'm just joking. That's...
Oh. You got me good with that one. I thought you were telling the truth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot we never talk, ever, so you wouldn't know that. Alright, back on track. Doing the strats.
Super nice highlights grab there.
Mm-hmm.
Riley's
Setup
standing
was
in
too,
the,
so...
Riley's standing in the circle of rocks. Riley should be disqualified in this race.
Oh wait, can you not stand? Oh yeah, you don't have to enter the circle of rocks, do you?
Yeah, you can just stand outside.
That's Kamaro's circle.
Nice cover.
Cool.
Very, very good.
Maybe gonna see that turned in. That would be neat. Oh, goodbye, hello.
So did Riley not finish eggs then?
Riley did not finish eggs. Went into sewers, grabbed stuff down there, and then just left.
I guess Riley. Does he know that? No. So Riley knows that eggs has to be a required song. So
Yeah.
we'll ask him soon enough.
Yeah. Yeah. He also left to buy ice arrows.
That's
and
true.
He might have been full on eggs. Like I think it might have. Yeah, he must have done sewers like on his way out of Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so just doing these some checks looking for fire arrows still. Yeah, Goron drowning in Great Bay Temple can be extremely useful. Unfortunately for the Goron.
Just like every way you go against the intended way of doing Great Bay Temple is pretty fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, we're gonna go for the long jump here. It really is.
Long jump, good. Also, I love that, yeah, I brought up the multi-world tournament earlier, talking about like how they banned luck-based check, but Riley is also in that tournament, and they're like drafting settings today, and I see his opponent's team just like all here waiting for him to finish.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think Riley's gonna finish.
Well, I mean,
What gives you that impression?
I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Aside from missing the platform in the spinny room, this was a really clean Great Bay Temple for Spec, so good job. Nailing like
Go
every
for
strat.
side hop, yeah.
Side hop strats, very nice. Fire arrows are on healing Darmani, which is unfortunate for Riley because he went up there to grab spring water before having Song of Healing. So things just didn't work out in that regard, but there was some other stuff that just didn't work out, unfortunately, for Riley.
Mostly everything, other than that. Yeah.
Mostly, yeah, pretty much exactly everything.
To answer a question in chat, the only Stray Fairy rewards I randomize are the Clocktown ones.
Oh yeah, so at no point do you ever have to collect a small fairy in, well, a stray fairy I should say, in the dungeons.
Yup.
Not unless you feel really ahead or really behind, I guess. But no, while this has been a pretty disastrous seed for Riley in terms of the checks he would skip and whatnot, take nothing away from Spec. Spec's absolutely bossed the seed.
Oh yeah, Spec is...
Definitely would have given anyone a run for their money with this one.
If this was a qual, like, Spec might have won, honestly. Like, Spec's been playing phenomenally.
The time of day management during eggs might have bit them. towards the end, but yeah, other than that, it's been incredibly good seed from Spec.
I think like the big question this seed is, do you turn in the gold dust after you beat Woodfall? Because if you do, then you get fire arrows. If not, you never get fire arrows.
Well, going to Woodfall Temple without a boat was pretty damning. Because ideally, you're gonna get the Song of Healing as you finish with the gold dust. Or I suppose if it was day 3, you're probably less inclined to hand in the gold dust, so you're probably not gonna go ahead and check Romani. Romani? Damani. I can't even complain, it's been a long day. It's only 7 o'clock. It's...
I have to agree, Boo. I think that would have gotten Riley with the...
Oh, I've just seen what's happened. Oh, ha ha, okay. Dude, what would happen to a person's body if you everted it?
I don't know. Nothing good.
Oh, I agree with that.
Silver Rupee. And we're missing a lot of bottles this seed. Where are they?
Do you remember Inside Out Boy on Nickelodeon?
No, I don't think so.
It was like this
Excuse me,
nightmarish. It was like a 1 minute, 2 minute short they put in between shows. It was like a claymation thing. The story goes that it was a boy who was on a swing and he went so fast he left the swing inside out.
I see.
Anyway, moving on to Majora's Incarnation here. Not getting screwed by the RNG.
I guess with FD it's difficult. It's mostly the orphans, isn't it?
Mostly, yeah. Ooh, Adola got owned. Oh, sparing
Good
twin mold though. What did Adola ever do to you?
They just had a quick staring contest.
Moving on to Wrath, our final phase of Majora.
Not
Get
sure
ready
if
on
Riley
time.
can catch up at this point. It's gonna be tough.
Very nicely done. There it is.
GG
Congratulations,
Spec.
Spec.
Going on to round 3.
I think we were just joined by Spec. So welcome,
hello
GG.
everyone.
GG.
GG, thanks.
Yo, GG's.
Oh my god. I don't even know what to say.
You looked like you enjoyed that one immensely.
Yeah. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I legitimately think I routed out of my mind, especially in the early game. And my execution was quite fine. I made very few mistakes. The ones I did was when I was time of day in the old lady and the curiosity shop, which I did kind of poorly, but it worked out.
I think it worked out really well, actually. All things considered, you only spent like what, an hour in-game time waiting at best.
Yeah, it ended up
a
being
lot
really-
better than what it could have been. Yeah.
It ended up being pretty bad with the fact that you had ISTT and Snowhead, but you had to wait for a 6-hour in-game event and then a 4-hour one. But
yeah, I
like,
picked
they were working
Snowhead
out
because
pretty
it.
fast.
Yeah, I picked Snowhead because it's the safest choice. Didn't want to risk anything. Although I could just Song of Time do it over. But oh my god, talk about the late game item layout. That FD on Snowhead was quite nice because I didn't have to do twin mode on half dry arrow. Thanks. And I guess that the real player of the seed was Fire Arrow. Everyone's thinking.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We like absolutely just popped off when we saw the fire arrows.
Oh yeah, I was streaming with Cam, and oh my god, I
I'm
just
so
Yeah, we-
thankful.
nuts.
You have no idea how happy I am that you made the decision here.
The reactions were so good.
because the thing it ended up being making sense. Oh, I mean, if Song of Healing was in eggs, we would have been still playing the seed, of course. But
I
thing
suppose,
is-
yeah, actually, yes.
I think the game plan was so got the bow, like routing semi-last location, right? Then captains after, even though I got it earlier, because it made sense to chase Way of the Hero. And then did Oath Check, Sonata. Depending on the layout, could have done Woodfall Go mode maybe. So I kind of thought of that, but at the same time, well, it's progression, it's super short. And afterwards, I needed a bottle. And Woodfall gave me a bottle. I was happy, and it was a Ghost Dust, which we always like to see. At this point, I was playing around Letter to Cafe, you know, keeping day one inverted and thing as much as I possibly could. And I was like, okay. And the thing is, there was a bottle in boat archery. I didn't even think of that, and although I had it on my tracker, I completely forgot about that. So I was like, okay, it makes sense for me to kill Twin Islands and gold trade checks by doing the hot spring water method. And then I got Song of Healing. I was like, okay, you know, +1 in density, I'll take that. And oh my god, it just all the routing you think in your head, it's all like demolished until when I got Fire Arrow. From that point, it was like, okay, let's just walk forward for the rest of the seed, and the wallet in GBC Ledge. Oh my god, that sealed the deal.
Oh yeah, we knew that you were gonna be in go mode pretty quickly because Riley got that wallet super early, and given your reaction to the fire arrows, we could not wait to see your face when you saw that wallet up on the ledge. And
yeah, I got. Oh my god, yeah, it was nuts. And like, routing the last location wouldn't have been bad because it was all below ice arrows. So yeah, and there were still mini games like Town Archery, Sump Archery. I isolated everything because at that point the seed was wide open. Secret Shrine, if anyone does that location ever, right? But I think I routed really well. I think I overall executed really well. I did a goof deposit to make bank from 200 to 200. That was lovely. And item layout completely agreed with me. It's Randomizer, you can't deny that.
you were gonna say something, Jess?
I guess a question I had. If you had the wallet from GBC before you had the gold dust, would you have been inclined to just reset over the gold dust or sell it instead of checking Smithy?
I don't know. Yeah, it would suck to not be able to do all the checks, but Gold Dust was in a pretty bad location. I couldn't re-grab it. I think I would have taken the checks because even if you get the wallet, you're closer to go mode, but like the item layout is still the same. You're still accessing the same location as before. So I don't know. I would probably sell it because, like I said, it was Twin Islands and the Gold Dust trade, so I think it was justifiable to go for that with 2 checks to empty my bottle rather than just Song of Timing or giving to Curiosity Chop.
Yeah, if it's in a better spot, I could see going back for it, but you're committing like 2 minutes to going back for it, so I think it's good.
If I had wallet before, for example, if I got gold inside the temple and it was still day 1, really silly idea to exit the temple, do all the 3 checks together, and then come back. I don't know. But yeah, it would have been nice to route that way. But I think the way things were, the way the things were placed, the option that I have, I think it was still good, even though I couldn't do Smithy 1 together.
You're gonna be gutted you didn't get Warzone Smithy 1. That was a mirror shield.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. I want to ask how the early hints, if they affected how you routed at all. I don't know if you typically like going to the ranch early in your cycles, because I know Riley is a big believer in not going to the ranch until you have Gore Mask and Powder Keg. So I'm interested to know if seeing the Powder Keg on Decubola influenced anything. Maybe the bottle on Archery did. Maybe the what else was hinted? West Clocktown Wave Hero, I guess, influenced a lot of the money, the rupee management that was going on early too. Yeah. So how did the hints set you up? That's what I'm asking.
I think it's a really good idea, and I do that quite often to skip day 3 ranch and just do it when you have the keg. I often go for it, even though you have to isolate a sphere -12 check that is Dog Race Roof. But this speed at the beginning, it was kind of short on items. We didn't have bow, and what else? I guess bow is enough, whatever. And Deku Mask, I don't remember where I got it, but it was kind of late. But given that, oh yeah, I got Deku Mask on the Dog Race Roof. Who would have thought?
Because the bow was behind Deku Mask, because you had to use Deku Mask to get to pick the box.
Yeah. And given that the items were so scarce, even though I knew that keg was on Butler, like, who even knows when I'm gonna get the bow? Who even knows when I'm gonna get Snot of Awakening? Like, it was just better to visit Ranch and go for a more full clear route even if it means just not clumping things together the way they should. Because the items were so scarce in the beginning of the game. If we had, like, I don't know, maybe bow, fire, arrow, magic, or whatever, the whole mountain package, I probably would have ditched ranch for sure. But without many things, I
that makes sense.
Like, Woodfall Temple could be early, like Keg could be early, but you can't really know that. And also, by the time you were on day 3, all you had besides the ranch was like Great Bay Coast and Door Cape.
My plan was actually to do that. Then I got Deku Mask, and I was like, okay, I'll never refuse a Deku Mask. Yeah. I just did that instead.
So you mentioned earlier you felt like you rooted out of your mind in the early game, so I'm guessing at no point during the race did you feel behind, or more so like the presence of Riley catching up to you didn't influence any decision making. I guess you were happy to just go your own pace because it was going so well.
It's always hard to know. I was commenting about that because when you're in a weekly, you can be sniped by like 20 other people or whatever, and you always have this feeling, I think it was much worse in this match because I genuinely didn't know. I thought I could be ahead because of the fire arrow. But who knows? Maybe Raleigh just went, I don't know, Captain's Hat check early and did things more efficiently and went Armani as well and was like pum pum pum. I genuinely didn't know. I thought there was a chance I had the edge eventually, but I was still kind of guessing. At that point, when it comes to my gameplay and what's going on, I was good to go. I wasn't like, oh, I'm isolating this, I'm isolating that, or getting worried about things. That never happened. So even
makes sense.
The only issue was, oh, maybe I did things less efficiently than Riley, but that that's I don't know, maybe.
You had nothing to worry about, I guess, with hindsight, of course, look back and go, it didn't matter. But, like, immediately right now, is there anything you look back on and say, God, I wish I'd done this instead of this, in terms of efficiency?
Oh yeah, I memed about that deposit when I went for 200 something to 200 something, try to do bank 2 out of logic.
Gotcha.
That was just, goofing. But aside from that, I honestly would like to think that I did things really, really well. There were some moments like I inverted to be safe, and then I uninverted. That could be considered time loss. But oh my god, everything was so good. I think everything was the way I planned. I can rarely say that about Seeds, trust me.
Well, it's nice to kick off the first race of your tournament with a seed you just feel super good about, and just coming out of it unscathed, no scares. Kind of, you played to how you normally would, and it worked out very well. I think the confidence that alone really speaks to you when you go through a tournament run. So here's hoping to more of the same.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. You go on to face Dodo.
Boo,
Oh, let's go.
I think.
Oh, is it Boo?
It's Boo next, yeah.
They both have 2 O's. Oh, Brought is against Dodo. Okay. So yeah, you're in the same side of the bracket, but yes, one quarterfinal is Brought versus Dodo, the other is Boo versus Spec. Pretty scary side of the bracket, I must say.
All good players. Some other good players went to the losers bracket already because, just matchups. Really, one of them has to the lower bracket eventually, but some fierce competition. Let's just go.
Alright, any more questions? Because I do believe Rando Brazil probably wants to
Yeah, exactly.
grab you to talk at some point. Does anyone else have any more questions? We should probably let Spec go and talk to them at some point.
I think you covered pretty much everything.
I think you played this seed like really well.
Yeah, you're definitely a really solid player, so GG to you. GG.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck going forward, I guess.
Yeah, best of luck.
Alright, have a good one. I hope everyone enjoyed the race. I'll go into the Brazilian call now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright, take care. Good luck. So I believe Riley hasn't looked at race time to find out that the race is over.
Yeah.
That's why Riley's continuing without much of a reaction to the race loss. And I think this is just... It's a healthy mentality to look at, because if you're racing and race time is just staring you in the face, it can be quite unnerving.
Yeah.
Especially if you hit go mode and the other player's not done.
I'm not entirely sure what to do in this scenario. I think, like, normally you would just raid the person who's still going, but I feel like
That's
Yeah.
probably respect that
Not a
Riley
great idea.
doesn't want to know, like, whether Spec is finished or not.
It's purely down to you guys on comms if you're happy continuing going, because we've got streams are open, so we've got the option to. If you guys are still happy to keep going, then we can keep going until he finishes. So
The only alternative I can think of is like we grab audio from another interview that Riley did and just impose our own questions.
He actually has just forfeit, so we could drag him in here for a quick interview if we wanted to.
Ah, okay, there it is.
And he's declining, so I guess we're
Understandable.
just all done here.
Yeah, I feel for Riley because Riley made a lot of the same plays I would have made, and just watching how the scene unfolded, I just feel
Yeah, it just
pretty gutted, honestly.
Well, I guess that answers our question for us about what we should do now. So feel free to give us some final comments before I wrap things up.
We'll just say Riley in loser's bracket. He will now face what's that? Race 28. Loser of race 28 goes on to face Sea Falcon in the second round of loser's bracket.
Definitely no slouch.
Yeah.
Wait, when did Sea Falcon? Who did he race against?
So Sea Falcon defeated Carriosa in
the first
bracket
round?
1-1. No, in the very first round, Sea Falcon played.
Oh,
Alf.
Alf. That was it. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then lost to I don't know, and dropped down to face Cariosa. So yeah, right now Sea Falcon's 2-1. in this tournament. As is Riley, yeah. So I don't know what to add to that.
Yeah, that's gonna be one to watch. I mean,
They all are. Should we pick a race that's not one to watch?
yeah, me versus James.
Yeah, don't bother that one.
I actually, I was going to argue that Phase versus Pixel Shake just because that's scheduled at such an awkward time.
Oh, for real? What time is it?
It's at like 3 a.m. Eastern or something.
Yep, 3 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. UTC.
All right, so for all you Australians, get ready.
In all seriousness, it's probably going to be a good match, but I just hate the awkward timing of it, so I'm just pointing it out.
I'll probably be awake for like the first like half hour to an hour for that, and then I'll be asleep.
I don't know if you guys are going to manage to get comms for that, but if you do, I pity the guy who has to wake up that early to set that up.
I definitely will not be able to calm that one.
Okay.
We'll see.
Jokes aside, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. There's nothing going to be happening on any of the channels for a while.
ZSR's dead.
ZSR's
Sorry,
dead.
everyone.
ZSR's dead for like a few hours, and then we'll pick things back up with a Cross Keys tournament match and Z2R Randomizer. So come back in like 3-4 hours maybe for that. God. Okay. That being said, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yo, can you change my name back now? What the fuck?